Hi, we're gonna try that again. Welcome back to Be Well Live. Sorry about that. Not the best idea to film outside in the middle of a windstorm, apparently. So welcome, my name is Kim and I'm the fitness coordinator for Seneca York. And today I'm going to show you a little bit, or talk to you a little bit about fairy gardens. So take two. I don't know how much you got of the last one, but this is something that is fun to do. It's a type of gardening, it's a type of nature therapy as well. Nature therapy has grown significantly in the last 10 years as something that helps with anxiety, stress, etc. So it is highly recommended for people to get out there with nature, become in tune with it, and gardening is a form of that. And for some people, you don't have access to a huge garden outside in your backyard. Maybe you're in an apartment, maybe you're in a small area that you don't have a garden, or gardening's not your thing and you want something fun to do. That maybe just try your hand at gardening. I know I don't have much of a green thumb, but this is what I can do. So all I've taken is, this is just a basic planter. You can find that at any of the gardening stores. You can also find it at some of the dollar stores too, some of the smaller ones. If you don't want something this big, something this cumbersome to lug around, you can always get the terracotta stuff, and you can always do fun things with it, like lie them on their side, fill the dish full of soil. You can build them up as well. If you Google fairy gardens on the internet, there's plenty out there. And then what I'm going to suggest is, if you are in an apartment and you want to bring it inside in the wintertime, pick plants that are going to be okay with not a lot of light, that don't need a lot of care and can survive in kind of drier conditions. So what I've done is I've actually planted quite a few succulents in here. So there's some back here, there's 2 cactuses, and then there's some at the front. These 2 I'll remove in the fall, and I'll replant them somewhere else because they don't actually, they're not going to be inside plants. Those will do well outside, and they'll be okay in the wintertime too because they will come back. The other thing you need is all kinds of just material to build your fairy garden. And every fairy garden is going to be different. So you can build houses, you can build swings. Some of them get really, really elaborate and take up a lot of space. I've seen lighthouses, I've seen Ferris wheels built out of natural stuff as well, which is really, really cool. So today what I've done is I've used some bark that I've collected from a few of the trails. There are wood chips from trees that have been cut up, so from branches, and that's just kind of like a walkway. This is moss. Moss keeps moisture into the soil, so there's moss back there. You can use seashells if you pick them up off the beach, and you can decorate it that way if you want to do a beach theme. You can use rocks and pebbles, all kinds of fun stuff. There's feathers. If you have the money, you can go to Michael's and you can actually buy the fairy garden sets. I prefer to make my own because it's a little bit more fun to be creative, and you're also getting that nature therapy thing that I was talking about as well. It really does. It calms you down, it lowers your blood pressure, and it's a lot of fun to be creative too. It gets your brain going as well. So I know a lot of people are like, well, fairies aren't my thing, you know, I don't believe in that kind of stuff, or you want to make it really, really cool. And you can just put Baby Yoda in there, and now you've got a Star Wars themed garden. So that is fairy gardens. This is actually really easy to pick up. It will come in the winter time, well, in the late fall, and stay inside in the winter, and it's actually going to grow as well, which is going to be really cool. And it's something just to keep that nature connection through the winter as well, in a very small space. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Sorry about the previous video. I hope you all have a great day, and take care.